You are walking through Sultanahmet, the heart of old Istanbul, and the air smells like spiced tea and history. Every stone tells a story. Some grand, some whispered, but most visitors leave after the Hagia Sophia and Blue Mosque. They miss the real Istanbul, the quiet alleys where artisans craft ceramics, the rooftops overlooking the Bosphorus at golden hour, or that tiny café by Galata Tower, where locals drink coffee like it's an art form. Today you'll see why Istanbul isn't just a destination, it's a living museum. We'll skip the tourist traps and dive into 15 spots, from iconic landmarks to places so hidden they feel like secrets. By the end, you won't just know where to go in Istanbul. You'll know how to experience it. First, why now? Recently, travel surcharges on flights to Turkey have crept up, but that's not stopping Europeans from booking trips. Nearly 2/3 are choosing destinations within Europe for their next holiday. Yet Istanbul still stands apart, a city where ancient traditions meet modern energy, where you can sip Turkish coffee in the morning and dance in a 16th century palace by night. Let's start with the places everyone books, but only if they know how to visit them right. First up, the Hagia Sophia. You've probably seen photos of its domes. But have you ever stood inside during a call to prayer? The echo is deafening in the best way, wrapping around you like a hymn. Pro tip, go early or late to avoid crowds, and always check if it's open as a museum. It flips between mosque and museum, so timings matter. Nearby, the Blue Mosque isn't just for prayers. Its Iznik tiles are works of art, but most visitors don't notice, because they're too busy checking their phones. But Hagia Sophia is only the beginning. Walk 10 minutes east to the Basilica Cistern. It's underground, dimly lit, and feels like stepping into a sci-fi film, except it's been here since Byzantine times. The Medusa heads staring up at you. They're reals, not CGI. Now let's talk about hidden gems. The kind that make your trip. Head to Balat. This neighborhood is a postcard come to life. Pastel houses stacked along the water, colorful doors and streets lined with bougainvillea. It's where Istanbul's Greek community once thrived, and today it's a quiet escape from the tourist crowds. Locals call it Little Venice, but it's nothing like Venice. It's warm, lived in, and perfect for a long lunch at a café overlooking the Golden Horn. Then there's Ortaköy. At sunset, this spot is pure magic. Fish restaurants line the shore, the Bosphorus bridges glow behind you, and the air smells like grilled mackerel. It's where Istanbul slows down. No crowds, just music, laughter, and the sound of ferries passing by. But what about the less obvious, like Çamlıca Hill? Most tourists take the ferry to Üsküdar, but they miss Çamlıca, a hillside park with a mosque that offers the best panoramic view of Istanbul. On clear days, you can see all 3 bridges and the Sea of Marmara stretching out like a mirror. It's where locals escape for quiet moments, and it's free. Now, let's talk about food, because Istanbul isn't just sights. It's flavors too. Volumes, a cafe in Ortaköy, has been getting rave reviews. Lines form early, but the reason is simple. Their coffee and bagels are that good. It's the kind of place where you order a flat white and realize why Istanbul's cafe culture is world-class. But if you want to eat like a local, skip the tourist menus at Sultanahmet and head to Kadıköy. This district is where Istanbul's soul lives. Hipster bars, street art, and eateries that serve balık ekmek, a fish sandwich, so simple it tastes revelarish. And don't leave without trying a Turkish dessert. Künefe from a street vendor, or baklava from a family-run shop. The best spots aren't the ones with English menus. They're the ones where the owner hands you a plate of warm, surety delight and smiles when you take your first bite. But Istanbul isn't just about what to see, it's about how to move through it. Recently, flight surcharges have added €10 per passenger on routes between Turkey and Europe, but that doesn't mean the city is less worth visiting. It means you need to plan smart, book flights early, explore neighborhoods like a local, not just tourist hubs, and give yourself time to wander. One last hidden gem before we wrap up: the Galata Bridge at night. The bridge lights up, vendors sell simit and fresh fish, and the Bosphorus glides beneath you. It's where Istanbul feels most alive, not in its museums, but in its streets, its smells, its constant hum of life. So if you're planning your next trip, ask yourself, are you going to see Istanbul or experience it? Because there's a difference. And by now, you know the spots that make all the difference. If this guide made you want to pack your bags, or at least save this video for later, drop a comment with one place in Istanbul you've already visited, or one you're dreaming about. And if you found this helpful, share it with someone who's been putting off their Istanbul trip. Trust me, they'll thank you. Istanbul isn't just a city, it's an emotion. Now go feel it.